Today is day 24 of the San Diego YouTubers and content creators meetup group 30 vlogs in 30 days challenge. 12:43 on Wednesday, April 9th. I have 2,371 steps. 2,371 steps. Yesterday was 2 weeks since I had my stent implanted. I've been on blood thinners ever since then. And now I see I have these little nicks on my hand that won't coagulate. They just keep bleeding. Had these for days. Today is day 24 of the San Diego YouTubers and content creators meetup group. And I don't have much time today because we actually have a meeting tonight at 6 p.m. downtown in Mission Valley, San Diego. So I thought I would come out here and just kind of do a quick talking head video because that's all I have time for. I see that there is somebody coming up the trail, so I'm just gonna pause this for a minute. There is a pretty young woman walking her dog up the trail. She came back this way and then head back that way. She might have seen me sitting here. You know what? I am afraid of pretty young women. I'm here in the park and I don't want to see her. I was hoping to come here and there'd be nobody here, but unfortunately she entered the canyon before I did, and I waited for her to kind of get ahead of me so I'm just trying to make this video. I just want to be alone. I want to be safe. I don't want to be accused of anything because I'm a male and I'm an older male, right? So there's a prejudice against older men. I know what goes through their heads. I can almost see the gears turning, they think everybody's attracted to them. And she's sitting there wearing something that's falling off her shoulder, short shorts, got her long blonde hair in a ponytail, her headphones on, her cute little doggy. Man, I'm fine. I wish her well, but she's gonna look at me like I'm a threat to her. Like, oh, he's a scary man, right? But I'm actually more afraid of her. She's more dangerous to me than I am to her. She can make any kind of accusation and I would be guilty until proven innocent. So I'm just trying to come out here and do a quick video because I don't have enough time today. I have the meeting at 6. I probably got to leave for that around 5:30. That will probably kill the whole night. I got to try to get my steps in. Also, this morning I had a 10 a.m. meeting with a nurse from Kaiser Permanente as part of the virtual cardiac rehabilitation program. And then she wants me as part of that to do a 6-minute walk and record my heart rate and send it to her, fill it into the app and send it to her. So I got to do that. I have other stuff to do as well. I've been putting off washing my car for almost a week at this point. I really need to wash that car. And today is a perfect day to wash the car, but I don't have time. The weather's perfect for it. But this is a cute little spot here. Let's see if I can point this. See, I cannot stop this. Okay, here we go. I gotta get it just right. This is a cute little spot here. A nice little bench. The problem is that it's scary, especially for a young woman, right? So she's coming down this trail here with her doggy. There's nobody around. And there's some guy, some old scary looking dude sitting in this little alcove. Now, the only reason I'm sitting in here is because it's shady and I just want to make a quick video and get a walk in while I have a little bit of time. But because I'm a male, because I'm older, because of this environment, some woman decides to walk her dog. I don't know, she's maybe a college student or something who's on spring break, or what is she doing here in the middle of the day? I'm retired. That's what I'm doing here. So what I wanted to talk about is my session with my cardiac nurse. My biggest issue is, I think my main focus really is stress, but it's basically diet. But I'm a stress eater. My diet is affected by my stress and my emotions. Like, I eat as a coping mechanism and I don't eat good. And she was talking about sudden cardiac death, right? So I'm sitting here, I'm thinking I'm in great shape. I'm in better shape than most people my age. I'm not in the best shape, but I do more. I walk more, I hike more, I climb up mountains, I rock scramble. I do it every day, like I'm out here doing it today. And the thing about it is, it takes time. It takes time and planning. I had to block out some time today to do this besides doing something else. There's other stuff I have to do, but I make health a priority. Health is the number one priority. And because health is the number one priority, I block out the time. So So there was a number of things that I kind of wanted to talk about. So today is actually roughly my 2-week anniversary of my stent implant. I have my stents implanted, 2 stents implanted 2 weeks ago, yesterday. And I'm still recovering from that. Still trying to figure out, what life's going to be like. I have these little cuts bleeding on my hands because I'm on blood thinners. The blood doesn't scale up, it doesn't coagulate so fast. But the nurse talked to me about dietary revelations that I've been confused about my whole life, really. I mean, I'm 66 years old and I don't know how to eat. Why don't I know how to eat at 66 years old? Like, why is the medical profession struggling to treat the symptoms of diet and lifestyle? Because I feel like it's deliberate, right? There are certain interests, certain industries that profit from addiction, basically, which is, sugar is addictive, salt is addictive, fast food is addictive, restaurants are addictive. These are businesses that generate money, they generate cash, they generate tax revenue. They form up large industry trade groups that then lobby to politicians. They will support certain politicians who have to finance their political campaigns in order to be reelected to office. And the way the system works is it just naturally feeds into this very unhealthy lifestyle and this confusion, because these industries also, they put out propaganda. They have interests that they want to promote and defend, and they will advertise, like, okay, media, even YouTube works on advertising, right? And who has the money to buy the advertising? It's these industries, companies, trade groups that have addicting products or services. So she talked to me about diet. Basically, don't eat out at restaurants, don't eat fast food, no unhealthy oils. I said, well, I don't even know what an unhealthy oil is. Well, she said, well, an unhealthy oil is anything that is a solid at room temperature. Okay, I can remember that. Like, why did I not know that until now? And she said, avoid red meat and pork. Avoid beef and pork. Eat maybe chicken and fish, but mostly vegetables, mostly the Mediterranean diet. So I actually don't know what that is. And, this is basically at this point a life-threatening ignorance, a life-threatening disease, these bad habits of eating poorly. And so not only do I have to put the time into doing the walking and the exercising, but I have to, I also have to put the time into learning. I have to put the time into learning how to live, how to eat. 66 years old, I don't know anything. When I see people, they get on YouTube. Like, I don't know why I'm doing YouTube, what anybody's going to get out of this. The purpose of this video for me is to have a video to upload today without having to edit it much. So I'm just going to do a little talking head video. I'm going to pop it into Premiere Pro. I'm going to use the text edit feature to cut out all the blank spots and the filler words, and then I'm just going to upload it. I'll do a quick thumbnail, and I'll think of something to put on the thumbnail, and I'll upload it, and then I'll try to bang out a description, because I don't have time. That's all I have time for. I don't know if it's going to be a good video. I don't know if anybody's going to watch it. I'm just focused on uploading 30 videos in 30 days for the San Diego YouTubers and content creators Meetup group, 30 days and 30 vlogs in 30 days YouTube challenge. That's all I'm doing. I'm not focused on watch time or how many clicks or views I get. I'm not worried about that right now. That's a whole other subject. This is just about, and I'm telling you something, this is really a good learning experience. It's a very expensive learning experience in the fact that it takes up so much time to do, but it forces me to think, okay, what am I going to put up today? What do I have time to do today? It's not about like what I want to do. There's a lot of videos I would like to make that I have not made during this 30 and 30 challenge because I can't, because they would take too much time. So I'm learning my limitations in this process. I'm learning my limitations, how much time I have to do YouTube, like what is YouTube worth to me? Because, if I think about it, the value of this is that I'm learning. I'm not making any money. It's not paying for itself. It's costing me money. It's like going to school. You pay tuition and you learn. and then you expect a return on investment later in life. Now I'm 66 years old. Who knows if there will be a later in life. I'm 66 years old with cardiovascular disease. I have heart disease. Is there going to be a later in life? So another reason why I'm doing this is because I like doing it. It's not stressful. It's something I lose myself in. It. Time passes and I don't realize it's passing. And I'm not like getting anxious about it. It feels good. It's something about it being creative. When I'm done at the end of the day, I get the upload up and I just go to sleep. I don't need to take any melatonin to put me to sleep, or I don't drink, but I don't drink myself to sleep. I don't eat myself to sleep. I'm done at the end of the day. I go to sleep. I created something for what it's worth. I don't know what it's worth. And then Google provides analytics, so I check the analytics and I'm learning from that. Like, okay, I see that people seem to be mostly attracted to these DJI Osmo videos. So I've been experimenting with them. But today I don't want to make a DJI Osmo video. Yesterday I made a DJI Osmo video and I thought I had a way to do it that wouldn't take too much time, because I'm trying to buy myself time. I'm trying to keep it simple for a while, do videos quick so that I can build up time later on to try to do longer videos that take longer to do that I want to do, instead of videos that I can do. Like if I do a talking head video like this, like I had to walk today. So I knew this was a nice spot. It's a shady spot. It's a beautiful spot. I figured, okay, well, that'd be a nice backdrop for a talking head video. And the talking head videos are not so bad. I listen to, maybe most of the YouTube videos that I listen to don't demand that I watch them. I can listen to them while I clean, while I hike, while I sleep, even when I'm trying to just chill, take a nap, take a break, sleep. Mostly the videos that I watch on YouTube, I listen to more than I watch. Occasionally I watch. So I've been putting a lot of time into visuals, but maybe I don't need to do that. I like to do that because I'm a visual person, I'm a visual artist, and I like beauty. But I'm sure I'll learn from this video. I'm surprised I've been talking so long. I'm not going to attempt to vlog the meeting tonight. I'll let, Nelson he's the leader, fearless leader of the San Diego YouTubers and Content Creators Meetup group. I think he's the founder. He'll post something up on the Facebook page. He'll keep it simple. So that's another thing that I have to remind myself of. I need to kiss it. Keep it super simple. Kiss. Keep it super simple. So I remember there was a retired businessman volunteer organization in New York when I used to live in New York. It was this Hasidic guy, and I was this fucking young, crazy Irish kid with, just a banshee temperament, alcoholic, drug user, stressed out, working full-time, going to college full-time, partying full-time. Well, I was trying to figure out business. So I go to get some wisdom from him. And I had subterranean self-esteem at the time. That's been an issue for me in my life. And he was very kind, very wise man. He said to me, you need to kiss it. Because I had very complicated thinking, right? I was a simple person who complicated things. He said, you need to kiss it. Keep it simple, stupid. I said, don't call me stupid. And now, and he looked shocked. He looked, oh my God, this guy's crazy. And he was right. And I took it as an insult, and I didn't get it for until now. I'm still struggling with it. Keeping it simple. Keep it simple. So yeah, I'm gonna keep it simple today. So I have to remind myself, I was almost gonna complicate it with this thing, but I'm not going to do that. I have my Zeo monitor on. It is a EKG monitor that I have to wear 24/7 for 7 days to monitor my heart for my cardiologist. So I had a magnet mount for the DJI Action 5 Pro, and I can't put the magnet next to the Zeo, it turns out, even though I did yesterday. So I don't know what my readings are gonna look like for yesterday. So I don't want them to decide to do open heart surgery on me because I had a freaking magnet next to the Zeo monitor, and their data is all out of whack.
So I digress. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep it simple. Like, okay, oh, there's a beautiful butterfly flying around checking me out. I noticed that butterflies, they will check me out. They'll come by and they'll check me out. Same thing with hummingbirds. I love it. I just love it. I wish I tried to, for a long time, to capture both of them on video, and it's really hard to do. I'm never able to do it. I actually did do it a little bit. Maybe I'll dig those out one day. Not for this one, not for this video. I'm not doing any B-roll. So B-roll would complicate this. B-roll would add hours to the editing. And so you're gonna need to keep this super simple. I think I'm done. I just need to log a 6-minute walk for my cardiac nurse as part of my virtual cardiac rehab with Kaiser Permanente. By the way, Kaiser Permanente, I may be angry at them because I'm struggling with the reality of having heart disease, cardiovascular disease, that I caused. And I want to point the finger at the cardiologist and my doctor. But whenever you point the finger at somebody else, there's 4 fingers pointing back at you. That's something I learned in sobriety, in recovery. And it reminds me to keep the focus on myself. Don't waste time on things you can't change. I can't change other people. I can maybe change myself. And what I can change about myself is actually very limited. It's basically my attitude. I may be able to change my attitude if I try really hard. I mean, I don't try hard, but I actually don't try hard. Just breathe, chill. So I haven't seen that girl come back, and I'm glad. I think she might have went around that way because there's a dangerous man hiding in the shade. That's okay with me, man. Stay away. Because you are more dangerous to me than I am to you. I don't want anything from you. I am just an old man. My libido left the planet years ago, and I am glad because it never did me any good. There's an old joke. I used to live in New York with a lot of people. A lot of my friends were Jewish. And there was a one of my Jewish friends told me this joke, and they always do it like in this Yiddish accent. He said there was an old man. He was sitting on a bench in the park. And this really, really, really hot young woman comes sauntering up to him, switching her hips, her breasts counter-rotating, gyrating. And she says, "Hey, old man, I'm gonna give you some super sex." And he says, "I'll take the soup." Okay, thank you for watching. That's enough out of me for today. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Thanks for watching. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, share. I think that, and ring the bell for the YouTube algorithm if you want to encourage the channel, because this stuff's a lot of work. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And until next time, see ya. Ciao for now.